Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aslam Ali and today we will learn Clipboard AI. So in the last video, I have already learned how the Clipboard AI is working, how to set up the Clipboard AI on your system, right? And we also shown some small demo like how this Clipboard AI is working with text file and image file and how we are extracting the data from text file and image file. So if you have not seen these videos, then just see my previous video to get the understanding how we set up this clipboard AI and how it's working with text file and image file, right? And today we will learn some PDF data extraction, right? So I have already some PDF invoice and I will try to extract PDF data and paste in the Excel sheet. So I have downloaded one sample PDF file. So this PDF file is just, if you see, this is a PDF file. We have some PDF date and some billing address, shipping address, right? Phone numbers, email ID. And also we have the items here, right? So if you see, we have around 4 items and they have provided some amount. So actually this is the dummy PDF. So I just downloaded from internet and just using this, right? So we'll try to extract this PDF data and try to paste in the Excel file, right? So So I've already installed this Clipboard AI. So if you see, this is I've already able to view copy windows and copy paste, right? So this, if you're not seen how this is working, this Clipboard AI, so the it will copy data from any type of source and paste data in any type of destination, right? So now this is the my source. This PDF file is my source. So I just expand this PDF file and I am just going on the copy this, clicking this copy window icon. So if you see this clipboard AI just copy this, right? So now they copy the data from this source and now I am going to paste this data in the uh, this destination. So suppose this is my destination. So right now this is the blank Excel sheet. So let's go on the directly. I'm going to directly pasting this. Okay. Okay. So if you see, I did I can't do anything, right? I just copy and directly paste this detail. So by default, they extracted some details like date, vendor address, phone number, total amount, right? And then the line item, right? So this is the invoice. This is the invoice item that is available in this PDF file, right? So they just copy 4 line items and this total amount they just created in the single row, right? If you see total amount they created single row. Right. So let's do some modification. Okay. So okay. So this is one way like once we copy the data and it will be copy pasting data in this order, right? But what happens suppose if you want to modify, suppose our requirement is just modify this data, right? I don't want this detail in the top row. I want something like just for example we have a date, right? So I'm just adding one row. Suppose I don't want this date in a single row. I want date here. I want date column here, right? And this date will be continue against each column, each row. Sorry, not column. So I want this will be if this date is same for all 4 invoices, then this date will be also coming here. I don't want this detail. I just want this column, right? So like if you are working on any invoice processing, then this type of data you may require in your Excel sheet, right? So suppose I want this type of data, right? So how we can achieve this type of information? So let's do this. So now I'm going creating another sheet. Right. So let's go on this. So if you see in the paste Excel, we have a mapper, right? So we need to modify our mapper according to our requirement. So I just click on the fix mapper. Okay. So if you see, they selected a template as receipt, but I need to also change. So this is by default some inbuilt template that is available in the Clipboard AI. So this template was by default provided. So we have a invoices, passport, ID card. So this is my invoices. So I need to go and select the invoice, right? If I select this invoice, then the data will be shown in the different way. Let's see. So now you see, this is the invoices coming, right? And okay, so these are some data, right? So by default, this data is coming. I'm only changing this invoice, and I'm not doing anything, right? I'm just change my template and click on the paste data, right? So if you see, if I change this in invoice, then I receive one extra no vendor name, shipping address, vendor details, something, right? But actually, my requirement is here. I want date, right? So for those type of things, I need to create one table, right? So what we require, just suppose I require date first. I require vendor name also, right? Suppose vendor name, date, and then the items available. So suppose these are some items, line item, right? Last is okay. So description, quantity, unit price, and line item. So suppose I require these four also, right? So suppose okay, okay. So suppose I want this type of data. I don't want the data format in this way, right? I want everything in the tabular format. Once I copy paste, then this will be coming in this format, right? So let's go on this. So how we achieve this? So we need to work on some mapper, right? So we need to update our mapper and then map this mapper with this input files. If you see now our vendor name is coming here. So I just click here. So I need to map this vendor name. Okay. I need to click here and okay. So maybe this they have also the same vendor name. That's why it's shown same. Right. So if I go here, okay. Okay. Invoice date changes here. Let me go again. Okay. So vendor name, we have a column. So if you see on this eyes icon, then you are able to see invoice date, vendor name, shipping address, vendor date, vendor's email ID, amount, and then four data, right? So now in my Excel sheet, I was just added here vendor name. So vendor name already we have a data, right? So this coming this data, right? And then date. So this shipping address I don't require. So here we have option ignore add paste. So this clipboard has also option like if you don't require some data, then we can just off from this screen. So at the time of copy pasting, it will not be. So I just going to off this. Vendors address in this required data I don't require. I only required vendor name and date. So I put date as here, right? And email ID I also don't require. Okay. If I go on the total, so in my data, I was not using total, so this total is not required. And now this description I required, right? So if I see the description, so actually I was copy paste same description, so the mapping is already mapped, right? So everything is ready. If your column name is different, then you just need to go and see, click here and then verify your column name, right? But here the column name is same, so that's why they already tightly coupled. But if the column name is different, then you are able to do different. Now I'm going to clicking on the paste button. So just see. Okay. Sorry. Give me 1 minute. It actually pasting in the sheet too. Okay. Sorry. So actually I was identify my destination as sheet 2. Right. So that is the issue. I need to highlight this destination. So once we are copying, we just go on this here, copy source, right? And then go on the destination. First, we need to click on the destination, right? Let me change some name so that you are able to see what I want to say. So now description, I was only put descripts, right? Quantity, unit price, and line amount. Okay. So now this is my destination. I click on this destination, and if you see now it's highlighted this one. Actually earlier it was selected older seat, so that's why they paste on this here. Now it's highlighted this, and I need to go here. I need to paste the mapper. So once I click this, so now you are able to view. This type of pop-up is shown here. First, I need to change this receipt as invoice. Okay, okay. So now it's fine. Let's see. Now vendor name is coming here, and this first vendor name is from this Excel sheet vendor name, and then this mapper is from the uh, PDF name, right? So now I'm going to map Excel name with PDF name, right? So this is the way of mapping. So that is fine. I required also date. So in my cases, we have only date, but in the PDF, we have the invoice date, right? So I map date with invoice date. If you see, we have a description column, right? So in the Excel sheet, we have a DESC, but in PDF, we have complete name description. So I map this description Excel with this column. Okay. Now this is the quantity. So if you see this quantity is in tabular data, right? So it's coming 2111, right? So they also map same unit price also map, loan amount also map, right? So now the data was already mapped. I'm simply going to click on paste. If you are able to view another data, then you just need to off if you don't require anything. So first I'm going to paste here and let's see the magic, right? Right? If you see now all the vendor name, all the date was now coming in each row, right? So each row the date is coming. So generally when we are working with any invoices, then this type of data we need to prepare. So the good thing is it's line by line data is coming and everything. If you want to paste or insert any application, then we can use this Excel file. And or if we're generating any type of work, then we can use this type of operation, right? So this is the feature that is provided by this copy and pasting. Generally, when we are doing this thing, then we need to uh, read the PDF activity and then load the data in the table and then paste in the Excel sheet. But here, only by doing two-click activity and one-time mapper, it will work. And if the same format is data coming, then next time this paste will be auto working. Suppose I'm clicking again. Just see. So if one time I was creating this mapper, then next time what will be this auto going and identify the cell and auto pasting in the correct position. Okay. And let's see the mapper. Okay, I will show you. Suppose I don't want to paste this vendor name or date. Suppose or description. Suppose vendor name I don't want. I only want date. So I need to click off and simply click on paste. So if I click paste, then you just see the data was gone, right? It was not pasting this, but other data is correctly placed in the correct column name. If I highlight here and click on paste and just so there is some again issue in the mapper. Okay, invoices data vendor name I was marked as off. Why this invoice name and vendor is coming? Thing that is not okay. Delete this. So this is the uh, new UiPath tool. So just try to use this product, and still it's we don't know the capability, full capability of this, but yeah. So just try to use this and try to learn according to your requirements. So first we need to work on the mapper, right? So first we need to go on this here, copy windows. This is my source, and suppose this is my destination. So paste with mapper. So we need to change this mapper as invoice. you see this invoice date, this is the data. If the clipboard is copy, then this detail is also you can verify they copy from here, right? Okay. So if you see my vendor name is shown here, invoice date is shown, but my mapping is not shown here, right? Why? Because I was not selected this row. Maybe actually they are not able to identify. So this is one gap here. Right? If we have all the data, then all the field data, then they are able to identify. But if the data was deleted, then it's not able to identify the column name. Right? So this is one issue I was observed till now. So let's fix this. So suppose I'm copy pasting here, right? And now I go on this paste Excel. See, okay. So now if you see here, now it's able to map my Excel sheet column, right? Now my Excel sheet column is visible and PDF data column is also visible, right? But if I was deleted some row in the column position, then it's not able to identify my column. So that is one thing. I'm not sure this is issue or maybe this improvement is required. So we'll hopefully, if this is the issue, then UiPath will work on it. But yeah, if you see now my column is visible, right? Everything, my Excel sheet column and is also visible, and all the data will be shown here. If I simply click on paste button, then it's going to paste on this location, right? And why this was not paste? Because in my mapper, the column I was marked as off. So that is the reason. You see, I was marked this column as off. So that was the reason. If I click on, then it's able to run. So this is the way how we are simply copy pasting the PDF, copy the data from PDF and pasting in the Excel. So we can create your own format. And even that, if you see, this was just one liner, but if but it will be pasted in each row, right? So how many number of item available, it will be pasted in each row. So you are able to achieve your requirement or what you want. So just try to learn on this Clipboard AI and work how what is the format you require. So if you require this vendor name date in single column, only single row, then you can create your own structure and just try to paste in this way. Like this is the tabular data and single data will be coming in one row. But if you require this data in also in the tabular format, then you can just create a mapper and then your column mapper and map with this mapper, right? And paste the data in the Excel file. So this is the some way to extract data from PDF. So you remember this clipboard is work with image, PDF, and text. So and still, yeah, still it's new. So uh, we don't know what are the total capability of this, but just try to learn from your side also and enhance this tool. However, if I get any other update on this, then surely I will provide some other details. But as of now, we are able to learn these three topics: reading data from text file, reading data from image, and PDF. Right. So hope it will work. Right. And mostly in the financial domain or any other domain, mostly the team is working this type of activity. Like they are struggling with reading this type of invoices. So hopefully UiPath will be providing some more improvement on this. And if this product will be launched, then hopefully it will solve lots of pain from the industry, such type of industries where they are facing some invoice reading issues. So thank you guys. So if you have any query, any comment, just ping me. Surely I will reply on your comment. And if you want to ask anything related to the UI path, just ping me. So I will give you the answer or reply. And even that if you're struggling on any issue in the UiPath, just ping me. I will also try to provide the solution on this. So till now, thank you. Thank you everyone.